own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Ja, I say Mana Maraki. Mana Maraki, man. Let us see if everything is over okay. Audio, video, if you can hear me, if you can see me. That is good. Welcome to another Wednesday catch-up session. And we've got some juice, which we can give away. Juice, which Mr. Ronaldo Reeder, I can actually start putting his icon up here somewhere. Because these guys, I don't know where they are. They've totally disappeared. I haven't heard anything from them in months. So Lord knows what's going on. But the good guys, on the other hand, Mr. Ronaldo Reeder, he actually sent a couple of juices with those which I actually ordered. So yeah, I'm very happy to say that I have got my caramel cigar, 12 milligram goodness in 100 mils, another caramel cigar in 12 milligram goodness, a Mr. Arabian Nights in 12 milligram goodness, all over there. And then I also got a little two little surprises with that, which I'm currently running in any case, though, testing. And the one is what is called Redwood, original Redwood. That's it. And yeah, and this is also one of little samples which I will be giving away. This specific one over here, which is filled, but yeah, that's Redwood, where you want to be. And this is also a 12 milligram goodness over there. And then besides that, I was also sent this guy, and this is what I will be testing tonight. I don't know if you guys can see the label over there, but but this is vanilla. Vanilla. So it's basically a vanilla cigar. which you've got over there. So Vanilla Havana, I will tell you. So that is also what was sent through to test, and I will be testing that in one of the atomizers, which I'm going to show you up close. Yeah, I didn't expect the package. I actually ordered something from Macro. I got myself a keyboard so that it can match the PC, the coloring, stuff keyboard. And I thought it was that which was being delivered. And then all of a sudden I see, oh, homegrown. And for homegrown always sends me nice goodies, man. Nice goodies. So yeah, and that's the picture which I actually posted. For you guys who are members, you will obviously still see it though, but it was a Blaze Solo, which came along with the package. And then also included was the Requiem RTA, which is also a little interesting bugger. We will get to that. And then he also added this, but the feedback on this, the Ursa Baby from Last Vape, and the UWell Iron Fist, these guys. So this is what Mr. Farad from Homegrown Distributions sent me along. Now, feedback I will give you once my wife has tested those things, because I'm not really onto these pots things, except if it is Oxva, but just for some MTL over here. But as I said, my wife has taken over that job from me, so no problem. Let's quickly see, because it's pointless me sitting talking and yeah, okay, let's quickly change this guy to live chat. I think it's going to be much easier. AV fine, nice. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, so let's quickly see who's inside chat, who has actually joined us for this evening, who has got nothing to watch on television besides watching this mug over here. Everyone, hey, Mr. Good was first year, Ronaldo. Stump my bodel, Mr. Zach Damon, good evening, Ronaldo. John Martin, good evening. Timothy, how's it, Tim? How's it? You can might as well just type inside chat and let us know how's the response been or the feedback been on the coming vape meet, which you guys are going to have inside at Survape, or together with Survape, in collab with Survape. I think it is at Survape, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so John Martin's here, Timothy's here, Dion Tannhauser has popped in as well. Lekker man. Neil Pitts is hier so. Lekker Nila. Kirsten Gounder, dop in over here. Everyone's greeting one another. Evening tea is Mulder maak 'n draai hier so. Chantel Marais is off for tonight. Ek sê I've got a stage 1 going on here currently. So yeah, maybe the generators are up and running again. So in any case, Pierre de Kok, goeienaand Pierre. Jy's hier so. Hanky dory. All right, so what we have running over tonight is, believe it or not, look at this oak. Yo, I must just put some juice over here. But yeah, there you go. Vaping it at a nice solid 100 watts. Got my Arbiter 2 on top of my V-Guard, the Steel Edition. Yo. You forget how nice some of these mods are. Because, I mean, let's be honest, when last have I actually used this mod on the stream? But I mean, I looked at my cupboard with a few things which I've still got left, and I thought myself, let's do it. So this guy's absolutely sweet pies. Then I decided to put my Asgard on top of the Geek Vape. Bit of Goldie action going on over here. So yeah, that's that. And one of the things which I'm actually testing, which Ronaldo also sent along, which I forgot to mention, is wine gums. Is this. So yeah, that is also what I'm busy testing now. So what you will be receiving is I'm going to give away the juices which is sent to 2 people. But all you need to do to qualify, Chantel says finished Monday with 2 units that was down due to tube leaks. Chantel, is it just wear and tear, or do you think people are sabotaging it? Or is that, yeah, we had the vape meet. Wow, went well, thanks. If any of you guys in chat were at that vape meet, yeah, let us know what you thought about it. But getting back to the juices, one person will be receiving these 2 as a gift, okay, which is a 6 milligram caramel cigar mixed at 70-30, and then a 6 milligram wine gums. So yeah, for you to test. Now I can tell you now, the way in which I've found wine gums to be the nicest. I vaped it in the RTA. I enjoyed it. but I thought it was going to be the best in an RDA, and it actually was. And that's the reason why I've got this set up as well, because I'm running the wine gums inside here. And vaping in an RDA, I think, is the nicest for this wine gum situation. Now, don't confuse it with fruit pastils. These are wine gums. So you're gonna enjoy the wine gums for sure. So that's one potential gift, and then the other one is going to be exactly the same, except that you will be receiving this 12 milligram redwood with it. All right. And all you need to do to qualify for these lovely gifts from Mr. Ronaldo is purchase anything from the good guys, anything. And you're going to post that picture. I'm going to give you a week to do that, a whole week. You can purchase cotton, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how cheap or how expensive that purchase is. And his juice prices are very good. You might as well support the guy. And then you must post your receipt. Um, or just email your receipt. I'm just going to type in my email here again. I think that's probably going to be the easiest, since you guys don't have my WhatsApp number. So I'll just type in. You hear that? Do you hear that? That keyboard. A mechanical number, I tell you. Okay. sniper@telkomsa.net. And you just send me your receipt. That's all you have to do. And even if it's just one guy, then that one person will win all 5 these juices. If it's 2 guys, then obviously you're also guaranteed. But as I said, I just want you to post me a receipt of anything which you purchased from the good guys, and Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle. I'm gonna verify it with Ronaldo. Don't make up your own thing. Don't be scaly. I know this is South Africa, and things can go very quickly, can go south here in South Africa. People pleeg plagiaat hierso, plagiaat. And then my next device, which I've actually got set up, yeah, it's this one, which a lot of people gave flack for. People don't like this because it was so cheap. And on top of this is my Expromiser 1.4. There you go. Back to my Expromiser again. And in here, I'm testing the redwood. And if you like a tobacco vape, you're going to enjoy the redwood. But I'm actually looking forward to testing that vanilla cigar. I tested it in the Aries V2, but the Aries V2 was so gunked up, I didn't really get. They don't do proper maintenance on the units. Okay, that's the situation. That's the situation. So, anywho, so I'm happy chappy with my juices, which I've actually ordered. Very nice from this Mr. Homegrown. I might as well just quickly show you the 2 slides which I want to show you. There's just 2 pictures I want to show you. It's got nothing, absolutely nothing to do with vaping. The close-up, the top view, is going to be the vaping. Then I'll show you those kind of stuff. So don't be difficult now. But the first one I want to show you is just actually this. Ain't it nice? Ain't it nice to actually see somebody else's face for a change as the gentleman's winner of 2023, Mr. Carlos? And it was a very good match. The Djokovic got a bit mad at times, though. He broke his racket once, and he was reprimanded for it. But for this guy to win it, it was a great match. But he had to work for that. Make sure, no, definitely. And I think the woman, the lady that won, holds the record for the lowest seeded person. I think she was 42, if I'm not mistaken, ranked 42 to actually win the female title. And that was actually great to see as well. So yeah, that's the one picture. So if you haven't watched this match, go watch the highlights. You're absolutely going to be spoiled. That's obviously if you like tennis. I enjoy tennis, watching tennis. Back in the day when we were young, me and my father watched a lot of tennis together. But that was the day when John McEnroe still played, Ivan Lendl played, Boris Becker played, Michael Stick played, the guy from South Africa, Crick, he played. So yeah, all those oaks. But I must say I enjoyed that tennis back in the day a lot more than today's tennis. For the simple reason is that They were more characters. They had more personality. But as soon as Pete Sampras came on the scene, things things went very boring. Yeah, that Pete Sampras is such a boring, good player. Make no mistake. Obviously, the guy's fantastic. But personality-wise, nah, he was boring. He was boring. Any case, and then I just want to show you something. Because there's a debate about who's the best person for the specific role. And I don't know. Just look at that. Look at that. You can't tell me Mr. Henry is not the James Bond. That guy was born to be the Witcher. He was born to be Superman, and he was born to be James Bond. I'm telling you now, because that's exactly the profile. If I think of a James Bond, that's why I enjoyed Roger Moore so much, and I enjoyed even Sean Connery. But you always expect, if you watch these type of things, that you expect James Bond to be British, first of all, number one, or English accent. But yeah, no. I really, I really think he's going to be a super James Bond for sure. So, any case, that was just that. And then on the internet, we can quickly go through the whatever is new currently, and then we go to the top view. So we can have a look at the Blaze Solo and the Requiem, and also test them and see what we actually think of them, if they're absolutely worth the while. Goeienaand, Vos. Lekker om jou hier te hê, man. Vos is los. Vos is los. Anywho, and I will be testing the Blaze Solo, no, the Requiem. I especially started up this little guy, put a nice battery inside of him, and just absolutely waiting. Last vape, gonna vapor at 30 watts, and that's what I'm gonna put the Requiem on. But let's quickly check out the internet, see what is going on. I think the last thing which we had a look at last time was this number at the top, which was the Engine 2 pod kit from OBS, and then we've got this Denoy V2. Now we can have a look at this. I don't think we had a look at that. You can actually let me know. But let's quickly translate so we can get that going. But yeah, it looks a lot like the what was that thing? Not the recurve. Was it the recurve? That is it from Mike Vapes? Yeah, it looks a lot like that. It immediately reminded me of that when I actually saw it though. But in any case, it's a dual coil RTA 24mm. It's squonkable, comes with a squonk pin from Indonesia, which normally make decent devices. My dear is alweer. Dis ek weer Vos wat nou hier boodskap deurstuur. O, nogal nie, nogal Ronaldo. Nogal Ronaldo. Yeah, I get a notification of my own live. Kom ons kyk gou wat sê Ronaldo hierso. Hoi, here comes. If, let me look you in the eyes when I talk to you about this thing, because this is serious. Okay. If you decide to participate in this giveaway, all right, then you can also get an additional 5% discount if you enter the following code. Now, I will type in the code inside chat so nobody can say, what did he say? I can't listen to the man. Okay, there is the code. Just like that. Kaiser send me. So, as I said, it can be anything which you purchase from the website for any amount. I don't care. I don't care. And his juices are already a very good price. So an additional 5% is probably a 30% discount from normal vendors, I tell you. So you're going to have a look over there. That's where I get my pink milk from, which is so scarce. The slick milk, which my lovely is on over there. So Kaiser, send me. I think I spelled it absolutely correctly. Send me. Yes. KZ, nice. Yeah. That's absolutely perfect. So use that as a discount or a code, and you will get an additional discount of 5%. Thank you very much, Ronaldo. You are a special individual. Absolutely. So going back here to our number, Mr. Denoy. Let's Kapai Boude Lam. Okay, so 24mm comes in 5 different colors. It's a nice pink, ne? You don't often see pink things. Pink is actually cool for the ladies. Oh well, these days for anybody. Who am I to say who's a lady anymore, ne? Who am I to say? The new device is made of stainless steel, blah blah blah. Tops of the sidewalls perforated with 2 air holes. We've got that though, and there you can see the bull deck. We can just make a nice largy on the bull deck. So yeah, nobody can complain. They can see that build. So you can decide you can put in 1 coil, you can put in 2 coils. I would definitely for this guy put in a larger single coil than that guy which they've got in there. A bigger diameter coil, that's for sure. Ooh, lekker is hierdie redwood nou. Redwood. But I do prefer caramel cigar, rum and maple, and Arabian Nights above redwood. But redwood is definitely one of the better tobaccos I've ever vaped. So yeah, just for the sake of transparency. Okay, there are the colors, which you can very nicely see. Beautiful colors. Everyone's happy. Rainbow colors, woke colors, Pride Month colors. They're all over there. So yeah, here I hear the people have got a problem with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs again. I don't. I'm not sure exactly what the problem is. Whether it's dwarfs playing dwarfs, I've got no idea, or people playing dwarfs instead of dwarfs playing dwarfs, I've got no idea. But the community is upset again over something about it. Maybe she slept too long. I don't know. Maybe the apple was not ready enough. Lord knows. The spacious bath. Yeah, I like it. Spacious bath. Supplemented by quite high sides. So what they basically mean by that is it should be difficult to leak though. You've got a nice juice capacity. But yeah, there you go. Diameter, base under 2 spiral, blah blah blah. Varial lateral blowing. Let's quickly see where the air holes. Where are the air holes situated? Here, there's not one picture of the air holes. Where the hell am I missing something here? Waar the totty is the airflow holes? There's no airflow. I don't see any airflow holes. It must definitely be on the sides over here. So unfortunately, they just angled this thing. But I'm sure if you go and Google it, you can actually find something better than that. All right, number next, we've got the X-Pod kit from Aspire. Or Aspire. Okay, just want to make you to show everything. Universal device is powered by an external 28 go. But then again, if you look at the proprietary atomizer, so there immediately it is killed for me again. But I must say I do like this kind of look here at the back. I like it. I like the form factor, very comfortable form factor. Yeah, just a pity about that there. Damn you, why the proprietary? Why? Submode received a high zinc case with comfortable rounded shapes and all kind of nice things. Opposite side was covered from removable battery. Maximum output of 100 watts. Nogal 100 watts, but it is a 21700. 0.08 ohms. 21, 20, 18, all of them 1.15, 0.3 ohms. As the coils will be. There's definitely direct langer over here. And yeah, there you go. So yeah, Aspire's coils aren't bad. They are not bad at all. So if any of you guys have get your hands on one of these things and test it, let us know what you think. Here then we've got something from Smock again. These things look so much the same the whole time. Yeah, 20 to 25 watts. Here is actually a screen over here. Huh? Let's quickly read over here. Maybe it'd be better to read. Device distinguished by compact housing with a large display. Okay, yeah. So adjustable. There you go. Adjustable 25 watts. Okay. I don't see any adjustable buttons. There's a button over there. Okay. Nice little sleek looking device. Sleek. Capacity doesn't look too big. Probably 2 mils again. Yeah, 2 mil tank volume. There you go. There you go. Resistance of 0.6 to 2.5. 0.6. And Type-C USB. All right. That's that. Then we've got a lovely vicious ant number over here. Let's just cup them over there. And this is very nice looking, huh? This thing's going to be very pricey as well. The Vidar 21700 DNA 60 stab wood. But this looks beautiful. If you're into borrow devices, I would definitely want one of these things if I had the money. But yeah, nice times. Functional device, brightly colored, blah, blah, blah. Titanium alloy nogal likes. Yeah, you're going to pay for this for sure. The oval button, fire occupied on top. The wide end, where's that? What do I mean? Oh, yeah. There's the fire button. If you have a checkie over there, you can see the fire button. Yes, huh? But you got to give it to Vicious Anthony. These guys bring out beautiful things. Beautiful. Yeah, let's bye mooi goed. Inside is a time-tested DNA 60. 1 to 60 watts. Makes perfect sense for a 18650. But it's 21700 as well. So that is cool beans, which means you can have a lovely longevity usage on this guy on a single 21700 battery. That's great stuff. Resistance of 0.1 to 3 ohms. There you go. And yeah, that's what it looks like in the close-up. Screen at the bottom. And Bob's your uncle. What do you guys think of it? You think it's beautiful? I think it's very nice looking. Very nice looking. Very nice. Okay, the Ether Borrow Light RBA Suicide Mods. There you go, number next. There's mos a lot of Ether fans. Manne wat hou van ether. 5 mil capacity, single coil, of which all of them basically are. So yeah, at least they give you various air inserts, so you can dial down your airflow though, if you're into a bit of tightness. Yeah, nice and tight, till nice and wide. Yeah, no, absolutely. So that's definitely going from direct lung all the way to MTL. So these guys, 1 millimeter, 1.5, and 4 nogal. Yeah, no, so they cater for all of them. Restricted direct lung, and MTL, even loose MTL. Got no idea what inserts on the inside there. I wonder what insert would be on the inside, but it's definitely smaller than that. So this would be a loose direct lung. That would be a restricted direct lung. This would be a loose MTL, and that would be a tight MTL. So there you go, Mr. Ether. Just be careful. Make sure, watch the reviews first, though, before you start hoarding again. And sit in a situation like me where you've got a lot of stuff. Caliban AZ3 pot kit from UL. This is a funny little looking thing. 17 watts. New subsystem was made of aluminum alloy, quadruple, four-sided, hull was crowned, comfortable removable mouthpiece, buttons, etc., etc. There's a little square number. But why does this thing look as if there's a part sticking out at the back? Now that's actually weird, ne? Huh. Okay, doesn't show us much. Well, charging at the bottom, not a lot of people like that though. 750, 2 mils of juice. Yeah, so it's basically to give it that battery size, but still keep it nice and tiny, because it's, I mean, you see it's almost 7 centimeters tall, less than 7 centimeters tall. So this thing's very short. They had to probably make it a bit fatter, and hence the reason why it actually looks so oblong. But yeah, but that's that. And then last but not least, we have got a sub-ohm tank from eLeaf. 5 milliliter tank. Let's quickly check the name again, Milo 6. Alright. Nice big pictures of the tank. You can always go back and just unpause if you want. No problem. There you gooi him in, so you just move it to one side. I like those filling mechanisms where you actually just shift the guy. I've got no problem. Okay, airflow, top airflow, channeling all the way down, coming from below the coil. Okay. Not too shabby. And then we've got a 0.15 and a 3 ohm coil. And that's what they look like. Look at that coil material. Austenite. What the fig is austenite? Okay, kom ons check. Austenite. Materials, science term for iron with a face-centered cubic crystal structure. And this phase occurs in iron carbon system above the Vaderwet of 723. Couple more images. Okay, huh. Austenite, my goodness gracious. Where do you want to be? Austenite. Huh. Also getting fancy and fancy. It would be interesting to find out whether it actually makes a difference, ne? But yeah, there you've got the height, the dimensions, the, what do they call it? The parameters. The parameters of that. So that's that regarding what is new. While we're over here, we might as well quickly have a look at the ESIC essay. There's a couple of things which I saw. You can have a check over here. Number one, you can see there's a die-coded Daney 25. Die-coded Daney 25. From Mr. Zach Damon of all people. There you go, 4,500. Not negotiable. Not negotiable. Condition 9.5, which basically means it is in excellent condition, but because it's touched a hand, it lost 0.5. So the condition is going to be like new. So yeah, you can check out these things. Yeah, very much nice. Very much nice. Looky. Yeah. All right. Couple more. Yeah, I can see that it's very nicely made. So if you're into a tube mix and you like quality and you've got some cash in hand, mark a turn here, mark a turn. All right, so that's that. And then we've got Lost Vape Drone, also from Zach Damon. Nogal 'n ultiman. Check hom. Ja, Zach, ons gaan fyn, ons kyk mooi die detail. Ons wil nie hier moet die mense bevarkie, né? You mustn't bepick the people. 1,600, which is definitely reasonable for that mod, for sure. There's a stubby, pink stubby nogal, Centaurus, 250, Monarch tips. Here's that price again. Or the pipe. The pipe is still up for sale. People don't have money anymore. Because the juices have become so expensive. People are saving up all for the juices. But yeah, that pipe is still up and running. Still available. So yeah, I'm going to have a checkie over here. It's a couple of interesting things, ne? Couple of interesting things. All right, so let's give that guy a skip and go to our next portion, which is why you are probably here. Just to see what these things look like on a nice closey. So let's bring this number around, okay? The little beast which I have. Put my vapes on the one side. Gooi in this guy first. And put him like so. And then we've got that. There you go. Check him out. Yo. All right. Let's just make sure that it is zoomed. Okay. So the first thing which we can have a look at is this Requiem RTA. Now, you just skip the little boxy. Move this, okay. And you can actually see you've got three compartments. One on the mod itself, and then this guy, and this guy, and this guy. So yeah. So what I'm going to do is I've already built the guy inside. I haven't put in juice. So the juice I'm actually keeping. So if we have a look close up, let's zoom over here. So there's a nice looky close up, so you can actually see what this guy actually looks like. It does come with a little protective film underneath, which you actually remove. But yeah, you've got this drip tip over here, which is removable, by the way. Well, I can't remove it now, but it is. I think it is. I think it is removable. But in any case, but it is very comfortable. Very comfortable. Ja, ek skit aan mekaar. Ons sit hom daar. Dan gaan dit my makliker wees. Then I will be more in camera. But in any case, so the top cap on this thing, first of all, no matter which top cap you actually use, it's all going to be quarter turn. Just like it, not even a quarter turn. Probably a, yeah, let's call it a quarter turn. And then you pull it out off. So if you put it in, put it like that, and it locks in place. Okay, so that's the first thing which you must realize. So you've got that. There you go, easy as pie. And then the next thing, to actually switch out these bottom portions over here, you're also going to have a quarter turn. Now, I don't know if everyone's is like this, but mine is very, very tight. I actually have to pull it like there and then skid them over like that over here. So you can see the build which I've currently got on the inside. Let's quickly show you the build up closey. There you go. And that's currently the build which I've got on the inside, ready to go. I must still juice it up. But yeah, that's how I built. And if you want to check the height compared to the screws, there you can see. It's just above the screws over there. And that's about the distance from the little airflow at the bottom over there. So yeah, that's cool beans. Okay, so that's how you actually replace the bottom portion. Now, every time any one of these which you are going to use, you have to remove the airflow ring, if I'm not mistaken, this guy. You have to remove this guy. And if you decide to use this, the next one over there, you're gonna put in the airflow ring again on this specific one. So you only have one airflow ring, which you've got. You can see that the airflow is dual, but it is slits. And then the difference between these three things is obviously, if you have a look at the top over here, you can see that the one is more narrow than the other one. So the one which I will be using is this guy. This is the most narrow. This guy is more for direct lunging over there. I think this one's the largest one, if I'm not. Let's just quickly make sure. I think this guy also removes, if I'm not mistaken. Somehow, yeah. There you go. This guy also removes. Oh, no. So I kept it in. So this one, I think this one's the most narrow one of all of them. Yeah, compared to that, this one's definitely, and compared to that, this guy still wins. Okay, so you're basically going to use this for a restricted direct lung, if I'm not mistaken, or an MTL. So there you go. So now I just put on this little okie on top of this guy. And as I said, it also quarter turns in there. Also same situation, quarter turn, and pull it off. Hey, there you go. Pull it off, put it on again, and quarter turn, and it is fuss. I said fuss. Now we can put on the airflow. Now you can see, okay, your airflow holes is there. Okay, sorry. There's the airflow hole, and there's the other airflow hole. So just make sure that when you put on your ring, that it actually goes over the airflow holes like so. Because if the thing is smoky, it's actually hard to see the openings. I find it hard to see the openings on the inside. So anywho, now what is tricky about this is that okay, this guy you can see the 510 pin hasn't got a screw, but this guy actually rotates on the inside. You can see there, it rotates. So when I tighten down my screws, my deck actually rotated, and I struggled to put this guy back on there. So you must finagle this. You can see if you look closely. Let me quickly show you. Okay, maak hom nog closer. Okay. You can basically see there's a little section sticking out, and there's a little section sticking out on that side. So I actually had to make sure that if I turn this, that these screws are, it must basically be angled around this specific situation like that. And then I could put on this. Now I think it is maybe correctly now. I'm not sure. Let's quickly check. Nah, nog nie. There you go. There you go. So now it actually clipped in place. So that's the position. That's the position the deck actually has to be in before you can put on this guy. All right. So there you go. Now I can clip it in and lock it in place. So yeah, that's interesting. Né? Gooi hom sommer daarso. And now I can put on this little number over here. And this is the little MTL cap. So this is the configuration which I will use, and now you can adjust your airflow like you actually want it for your different tightness, etc. But all right, now I obviously want to pull this guy off because I need to saturate my little coil. And as I said, I want to test this vanilla cigar. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to saturate my little coil a bit though. There you go, there you go. If you're wondering why there's a bit of coloration on my cotton, it's because it's Maviton which I'm using over here. Okay, so as is hy bietjie gejuice. Het jou moffie. Right. Okay, so now we just put on this little guy, find it where it's comfortable again. Where is it? There you go. There you go. And then tighten it. All right, so all I do now is just twist it over here, open up there, and then gooi a bit of juice in there for the tastiness. Okay, put back the cap on again. And then we've got this guy all juiced up and usable. Okay. Okay, these guys we can put back over here. I'm not going to use them. Not interested in that. Put that okay there. Put back the Requiem Doppy J and Bob's your uncle. Now, before we actually go up and test that thing, let's quickly look at this pie over here. Okay, let's quickly close up. Now, this is the solo. I've already also built this him. Finished building him. Let's get a focus on there. This oakie also just skid loose. And then you're going to get your bubble glass, your spare bubble glass here over there. And your single coil RTA is going to be here. And then underneath you are going to get your goodies. There's the little Thunderhead Creations little logo chi. There's that card. Then you've got your little pouchy with all your numbers on the inside. Now, they do give you spare O-rings, give you grub screws, they do give you cotton, they give you Allen key over here, coils, and then they also include a little coily tool. Okay, they've also got one of these little guys included inside the package. Now, I know some of you are going to be dissatisfied because you want to see what is inside here, né? Else you're not going to sleep well. You want to see what the hell is inside here. Now, there's one Allen key, and then you get another Allen key. There you go. And then there's O-rings, which is busy falling out over here, but we want to see what is in the pucky. Oh, you even get a little milky O-ring over there, a little fat bastard, and then, yeah, a little warranty card and a little number. Okay, that's that. And then some spare small O-rings over there at the bottom and grub screws. But yeah, there they give it. If you want to see it, that's the little coils which you're going to get. And there's the information about the coils. Okay, Nichrome 80 coils, 3mm diameter. There you've got, should be 3.5mm diameter, sorry, 0.28 ohms. So a lekker restricted direct lang coil cheese over here. Okay, let's put all these guys back. And show you what is inside. Okay, this okay was separate. Keep it separate. Okay, so let's put that back. That go over there. Hierdie mannetjie kom bo op. Kap hom so. Kap hom like so. Put in this there. Let's get some focus back again. And yeah. So looking at the RTA. There's it. Okay. So there you've got it. You've also still got these beautiful drip tips, which you can obviously replace with your own 810. You've got your O-ring on the inside there. You've got some knurling for the grabbiness, which is lekker, just to pull this guy off. To decent filling ports, that's not a problem. You can see that your airflow is over here, both sides, dual airflow. This guy actually adjusts nicely, not too loose, not too tight. So that's lekker, and you can clearly see the airflow which you've got. And then underneath the base, you just grab over here, and then you just loosen it. Plain and simple. Okay. And then you open it up. You can see, ooh, look at that build. Look at that build. Damn you. But yeah, then you can see the chimney on the inside. The dominess on the inside. There you've got it. Threadings not too fine. That's nice and decent. Glass tank comes off very nicely. Slips on very easily. So that's also lekker. Okay. Either way, same side, all side. That doesn't matter though. You've got your Blaze logo. That is nicely etched in. So cool beans, man. Cool beans. So yeah, looking at this guy, Keep a nice and closiness. But there you can see. Now you do have to cut your legs fairly long though, because it runs down um, quite a distance down. And you can't really take your coil down further. You can see the coil height mine is slightly higher than the airflow. But if you look at the bottom row of the airflow, then there's actually air going underneath. And then this top row over here actually hits the coil directly at the side. And that's how I actually prefer it. Because remember, if you draw air from the top, it's automatically going to suck air up automatically. Okay, because you pull on it, airflow comes on the inside, and as soon as air enters there, air is going to be drawn up. So that's why I want these bottom rows to actually definitely go underneath the coil and bring up those kind of things. So yeah, but yeah, that is my build which I've currently got in there, and that's what the deck looks like. Cool beans. All I can actually just tell you there is that that's why you're definitely going to need the Allen key, because you can see those grub screws is fairly recessed in those holes inside over there. But they do grip on fairly nicely, not a problem. And also if I look at these 7 holes over there, they all angled straight. It's not as if they're angled upwards. As I said, I would prefer them being angled upwards, but it's fine. They're fairly close to one another. It shouldn't make too much of a difference regarding over here. And then you've also got these bottom slits which is also going to take air in underneath. So I'm first going to test it like this, and I think the height which I'll cut my coil legs was 4.5 to get it the specific height, 4.5. But if you've got the airflow coming in there in any case though, there and the row, I might as well also later on just push my coil slightly down so that both of these rows actually hit the coil on the side, and then you've still got the airflow going underneath. Alright, so cool beans. You've got that. So this guy we're also going to test, and I somewhat think I'm going to put this guy on the V-guard. Just remove the arbiter for now, and I will definitely remember to change the wattage, not to 100, but maybe make it. Let's first see the coil which I've got inside there. New atomizer. Okay, it registers at 0.3. Okay, you can see there 0.3 ohms. So let's take this guy down to 60 watts. Almost 65. I in any case think I'm going to push it up still. So yeah, so there we go. 65 kissers. And let's juice it up with some blimus and give it a bash and see how it actually vapes at the coil being at this height. There you go. Ooh, yeah. Oh la la la, la 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 la, papa la la. Hallo, hallo, onbeskofte dingetjie. Yo. Sisi. Okay, I think that is enough. That should do the trick. Now, obviously, same situation as what the previous one was, though, is you've got these cut-ins on the inside, so you must be lekker to finagle, just feel where it actually fits in, and then tighten it down. Okay, so there we go. So this guy's sorted. Let's put in some juice in there. Take the best juice to test so that nobody can have an issue. I would most certainly rather use the bubble glass on this guy than the straight glass. I obviously do not mind. And then while we're here, might as well put this little guy on, the Requiem, on the E-Petite. And that's what it looks like with the E-Petite. Here mense, sexy in sy maan. Kyk hoe mooi is daai. Tjo. Alright. So yeah, let's test it. Let's get this little guy out of the way. Thank you very much for coming, sir. Put my mods over here so that we don't stump this mannetjie. Dankie, Paddy. Jy werk lekker. Ek hou van jou. All these juice which Ronaldo has sponsored as a giveaway. Let's get this guy all together, though. Let's get some order here. Let's get some order. And then put on the cappy of the blaze. Let's take the airflow wide open. How's he? I think 60 watts is he done. Let's give this blaze solo a bash. You are gonna get good flavor with a design like this, and I mean the deal blaze was the same. This is lekker op 5 plekke, buddies. Here I would keep my. If this thing's gonna give better flavor than when the coils are lowered down, yeah, then I don't know. This thing has got very good flavor. This is. I actually enjoy the flavor of this solo more than I actually did. Now I'm not sure whether it's the fact that maybe you've got your chamber on the inside which is more condensed. I don't know. But no, running it with airflow wide open, that's the spot. Let's push it up to 70 watts. I feel I can vape this thing definitely at 70 watts. Normally the problem which I have with these glasses is they sit sometimes so close to the barrel on the inside that it sometimes creates a vacuum where juice actually can't go down. Hier een gooi, papa. Hy gooi. For all you single coilers out there. No, you're going to enjoy the blaze. You're going to enjoy the blaze solo. For sure. You're going to like it. You're going to like it. You like it a lot. It's a very good option for a single coil. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. Alright, let's try this guy. I'm not sure where it actually ohms in, but I've got it at 30 watts. Airflow wide open. I like mine a bit tighter. A bit tighter. You can get a nice MTL. Tight MTL on this guy. That's lekker. That's lekker. Now, I don't know if the lekker is the RTA or the lekker is the vanilla Cuban. The Havana, ne? What's it, Havana? Yeah. Vanilla Havana. Vanilla banana. I'll let you know. It's nice and subtle, which is very nice. The redwood and the Arabian Nights is more in your face. But yeah, this guy is very, very nice. This guy's lekker. Yeah, he's lekker. Yeah, it's a nice little setup, ne? Look at that. It looks beautiful. Beautiful. I must say the only thing about this is it actually has got a very dark screen. Look at that. The screen is very dark. Mana ja. Ah. Yeah, no, Ronaldo, thank you very much. I'm enjoying this guy. The vanilla is very good. The vanilla is nice. Vanilla tobacco. My. Now it's a caramel cigar. It's a vanilla cigar. Yo. Lekker man. And the Arabian Nights is more in your face, which is a lekker tobacco. Now Ronaldo must just make some more rum and maple there as well. Yeah, then I'm a happy chappy. So yeah, that is that regarding these two little things. If there's any questions which you want to ask, something which I missed, you're welcome to ask me about the Requiem and the Blaze Solo. As I said, both of these guys are very good. It's going to give you good flavor for sure. It's not the flavor. Don't think it's the flavor of the Arbiter 2. Definitely not. Remember, I'm judging this guy based on a single coil. Dual coil. RT, no, the blades, the Arbiter 2 still kicks ass. Make no mistake. New coil? No, no, not 70. No, no, 100 for you, my buddy. 100. Mr. Neil Hawk is inside the house. He wants to know what you guys are vaping on. Don't let the man hang. Don't keep the man hanging. He's a busy man. He's a busy person. Arbiter 2, Papa. Arbiter 2 and Torrent Beast is still the main konijne at the top over there. As I said, Torrent just slightly tighter, more finicky threads, but Arbiter 2. All in all, it's like Brian McMillan. This is the Brian McMillan of atomizers. And if you don't know who Brian McMillan is, Brian McMillan was probably one of the best all-rounder cricket players we've ever had. Did a bit of bowling, did a bit of decent batting, did a decent fielding. He was a good all-rounder, Mr. Brian McMillan. And this is this guy. Hi. So there you've got the code. As I said, for the people who have actually joined late, we've got some juices which we can send away. Now I'm going to send it off in 2 different packages, a wine gums plus a caramel cigar. You have to test the caramel cigar if you are into tobacco vaping. You have to test it. And then the wine gums you can also test, but as I said, it's going to run down the best in an RTA at high wattages for sure, for some serious direct lunging. Stamp by Boude Lam. And yeah, that's that. So just purchase anything from the good guys. Email me your receipt, just a photo, a copy of your receipt which you've got. Just attach it though. Put your name in there, and next week we will have a draw, and 2 winners will get these juices. All right. Don't be like that now. Let's quickly see what's going on in chat before I bid you adieu for the evening and for next week. Very good match, Kirshen. Absolutely. Wimbledon, 100 years. Yeah, that's a great century match for sure. Please click on the like button, peeps. Yeah, I've given up asking people to press the like button. I've given up. You know, one of the videos which I actually posted this holiday was a video for my grade 12s on meiosis. And it's problem areas which I've identified through the years where kids have got an issue answering the question or understanding the question. So I thought it's brilliant to bring out series like that. 80 people watched it so far. 80. Now, right, fair and well, it was holiday. The kids don't watch anything on holiday. They normally skrikbakker before a test or exam. But only 2 likes. Only 2 likes. What is happening to this world? What is happening? There I go, spend time making this this content for the video, and then doing the video and editing the video and posting the video of something which can help the kids. 2 likes. What is wrong? Am I just too sensitive? Am I expecting too much from people? But no, I don't know. So yes, Yusri Wenzel. Good evening, Yusri. What? Please post website Earl. What website Earl? My chats does not seem to go through. What chats? I can read your chat. There it does again. Type the address without www and without co.za. Which one are you talking about? Which website you talking about? The good guys. Okay, I'll quickly put it up there. If you guys can't find it, then I'll find it for you. Because I have been there quite a few times. Lekker man, lekker hoor. Hy mechanical keyboard. Okay, hy enetjies daar op. I think it's the best is probably going to be kyk wat skryf ek the Goog guys. PE ek gaan dit nou vir jou hier sê. I think it's TGG. As I say. Okay. Okay, so the website is, I can probably type in a website, can't I? I can't get into trouble for posting a website, a link. There you goes. There you go. Goeienaand, Nico. Thanks, Force. And if you go up in chat, you will see, as I said, there's a discount code as well, which you can type in there. So if your cotton costs you 10 rand, you can only pay what is it, 9 rand for the, no, it's 5%, 9 rand 50 for the cotton. But it makes it different. But if you buy something for 1,000 rand, you get 50 rand off. There it goes again. That sucks a bit. Nico Libbe is inside the house. Goeienaand, Nico. Dankie dat jy gejoin het. Uiteindelik, laaste 5 minute. Dis spesiaal van jou. Thanks for thought I was going bonkers. Thanks, Ronaldo. Much appreciated. Was being directed to an Australian website. Okay, there you go. I've got bronchopneumonia. So sadly, no vaping for now. That sucks ass balls. Good luck with your getting well soon. And then Lord Hawkey, good evening, Lord. I did say hello. Force sent through a photo. Quickly show you that photo. Maybe it's a bit of porn. Desensitize some of you oaks. What is this? Yeah, look at this. Very nice. If you've got my WhatsApp number, absolutely you can send me a WhatsApp to if it's easier that specific way. But if you want my WhatsApp number, you're gonna have to email me. I just can't sommer post it over here. Here, kyk hierdie man het hom sommer vir hom klaar bestel. Jo! Pink melkie ook. Slick milk. Here, my vrou is lief vir daai pink milk, hoor. I've tried giving her different types of pink milk. I tried making my pink milk for her. She's not interested. She just wants that slick pink milk. It's like how I am basically verslaaf aan Blimey. That's how she is over that slick pink milk. She just loves it. Ronaldo says Redwood to me is one of the best tobaccos for a pot system. Yeah, it is not. That's why I say it's a nice in-your-face tobacco. So where a pot system normally numbs your flavor, I think this is going to work great in a pot system. But it's very good in here as well. Christian says he's using the Triple X Reborn 21700 mech with a Nightmare RTA, so he's going big tonight. John Martin's got the Armageddon Squonk mech with the Flave RTA. Ronaldo, are you sending anything to Kaiser? Then you can mail my order with that. Now, you already sent me a lot of stuff. And then, good guys, yes, sir. There you go. You've got that. Force, I shipped to him last week. I have Pudo as the cheapest shipping. Pudo is very nice. Pudo is great. I mean, I'm lucky to have a Pudo just below me. Probably about 500 meters away from me. So that's lekker. You're basically a nice guy, and that's your problem. The majority of people, you talk about. I've given up on likes. Chose Pudo, yes, that's that. Okay, Oaks. It has been an hour. I thank you. I hope you actually learned something tonight, saw something which is interesting for you for a change. But as I said, both those things, if you're into single coils, it's a good option for you to actually get the blaze and play around with that. I would use the bubble glass for sure. I would thin out my cotton slightly more though, so it can saturate quicker. But it's not a problem. I mean, I can comfortably vape on this thing now. But it's gonna. No, it's the Arbiter 2, by the way. Ek wil nou net sê, here, nou is die flavor jy miskien boer se lekker. Boer se lekker. Any case, thanks for Scarrett, Ronaldo. Pudo N1 City is the closest to me. And sleep well all. Okay, guys, that is that from me. I want to say thank you very much for joining tonight. Spread the word. Tell people about this live show on Wednesday evenings. It's not too bad, man. I mean, if the show sucks, it's because you people suck. Ne? Because you are the show, not me, though. I'm just the mediator. That's what I just do. I just converse with what you have got inside the chats. So yeah, let's quickly say, where is the extra? Where is that? I can't even remember where I've got it. There you go. Okay. So from my side, have a lekker one, Oaks. Everything is good, Mr. Lord Hawkey. I do appreciate it, my mate. Laat ek hier sommer vir myself 'n hartjie gee. Dis hy. Hartjies. Go op. Homegrown, thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it though. As I said, my wife is going to test those two numbers, and then I will give you feedback on what she actually says. Hopefully these coils are very good. I know UL has actually got nice coils, nicer than Lost Vape's coils, but maybe Lost Vape has changed their coils, so it would definitely be good. Thank you very much for joining, Oaks. It was a good one. It was a lekker one. As I said, of the two, if you're into some MTLing, direct lunging, this guy's going to be more fun to play around with because you can run all the way from this to that. And I'm enjoying the MTL. Gives me nice and tight draw, and I've still got airflow. And what's nice, it's got dual airflow on both sides, which most things actually have only got airflow on one side, which is for a nice tight MTL. Have a lekker evening further. Enjoy your weekend though, and I will see you next Wednesday evening. Cheers, blokes.